Good morning! Welcome to our new lesson. For today's lesson, we will discuss compound and complex sentence. But, we will discuss first the following. First, the cause and effect relationships. Next, the problem and solution relationships. And lastly, the independent clause and dependent clause. Cause and effect relationships. Cause, it tells why it happens or tell the reasons why. And the effect tells what happened or it shows the result. Problem and solution relationships. Problem means it is the situation that involves a conflict. And the solution, it is a way to solve the problem. Let's define what is independent clause. Independent clause, it is called main clause. It has a subject, verb, and can stand alone. What do you mean can stand alone? It means independent clause express a complete thought. That's why independent clause is a sentence and it is called main clause. Let's take a look for our example. She skips her PE class. The subject is she and the verb is skips. The sentence expressed that the girl skips her PE class. Let's proceed to dependent clause. Dependent clause, it have a subject and verb but it cannot stand alone. Even it have a subject and verb, it does not express complete thought. For example, that's why she fails. She is the subject and fail is the verb. Why she failed? The sentence does not express the complete thought. Let's combine the example of independent and dependent clause. She skips her PE class. That's why she fails. That is the subordinating conjunction and we put comma after the independent clause. Now, we have a sentence of she skips her PE class. That's why she fails. Independent clause plus subordinate conjunction plus dependent clause equals complex sentence. From our example, let's define complex sentence. Complex sentence contains independent and dependent clause. It connected by subordinating conjunction. I will put the link of my previous video about conjunction. Subordinating conjunction, it is used to construct a complex sentence. Let's remember the acronym of a white bus. It means although, after, as, when, if, that, even though, because, until, unless, since. Here the example of complex sentence showing the cause and effect relationships. Example, the baseball match was cancelled because it was raining. The subordinating conjunction is because and the cause because it was raining. And the effect, the baseball match was cancelled and we put also a comma before the subordinating conjunction. Here the example of complex sentence showing the problem and solution relationships. Anna failed her math exam. That is why she looked for a tutor. The problem, Mary failed her math exam. And her solution, she looked for a tutor. Let's remember this pattern constructing a complex sentence. Subordinating conjunction plus dependent clause plus independent clause or independent clause plus subordinating conjunction plus dependent clause. Do not forget to put a comma before the conjunction. To show cause and effect relationship in complex sentence, use the subordinating conjunction of because, since, as. To show problem and solution relationships, use subordinating conjunctions of because, since, although, when, while, and even though. Now, let's discuss compound sentence. What is compound sentence? It contains two independent clauses. coordinating conjunction used to connect the two independent clauses. Did you still remember the acronym of fanboys? For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Let's remember this. Independent clause plus coordinating conjunction plus independent clause equals compound sentence. Example, our family went to Boracay for my birthday celebration. The other example is, I want to buy a new dress, but I don't have money. Let's see the example of compound sentence showing the cause and effect relationships using coordinating conjunction. Mary noticed her brother's grade was failing, so she hired a tutor for him. The cause, Mary noticed her brother's grade was failing, and the effect, so she hired a tutor for him. We use the coordinating conjunction of so to connect or combine the two sentences to become one sentence. Here the example of compound sentence showing the problem and solution relationships using coordinating conjunction. Mary noticed her brother's grades was failing, so she hired a tutor for him. The problem, Mary noticed her brother's grade was failing. We use so as coordinating conjunction to connect the two sentences, and the solutions, so she hired a tutor for him. Let's remember this. To show the cause and effect and also the problem-solution relationships in compound sentence, use the coordinating conjunctions of and, for, so. We also put a comma before the conjunction. We already done to our lesson. I hope that you enjoyed and also learned from our lesson for this day. Please like and share this video and don't forget to subscribe. See ya!